If we tried to sing, this is probably her most famous one. I don't know for sure. If famous is a proper thing to say about a poet. I thought we would start with Yellow Rose of Texas, right? Since we're in Texas. So I'll try to jump into this and you all come along with me, right? Let's see where we are. I don't want to start too high. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste. I had put away my labor and my leisure too for his civility. How about that? How about Miss Emily? Joe mentioned Amazing Grace. We'll try these two quatrains with Amazing Grace. We passed the school where children strove at recess in the rain. We passed the field of gazing grain. We passed the setting sun, or rather he passes us. How about that? Yeah. The dews drew quivering chill, for only gossamer my gown, my tippet only told. How about that? All right. And I guess we may as well go ahead and go the whole thing. So we'll try Rock of Ages for these last two.
Question.
Wait, no, I'm not sure about that. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. I can't remember.
Do Amazing Grace.
All right, let's go back to Amazing Grace.
A swelling of the ground. Do it like jazz.
The roofs are scarcely visible. The cornice in the ground. Well, so it's not an exact science, Joe. Let's see. Amazing Grace for the last one here. Since then, 'tis centuries, and yet feel shorter than the days I first surmised the horse's heads were toward eternity. Amen. Amen. Hey, so does someone have something that you want to share about this poem, about Lady Emily in general? How about you, Jet?
Not so much the poem in general, but the display. Very difficult to read from way back here. So.
Oh, sorry about that. Maybe I can. I won't be able to see the whole poem if I do. Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
We'll just use the scroll function if we need to.
That's one.
Thanks for speaking up, Jet. What else you got to say?
Two.
Happy to see you.
Two. Nice that it could be used in almost any kind of What do you call it again? Between Amazing Grace and the other, the way you could bring it out. Do we have any more kinds of poems we can work through? Despite this being very famous, do we have something else to kind of like change it up a little? Could any of these poems be used in the same exact manner?
Many of them. Who wants to speak to that? Can you read them all?
What was the question?
Jed's saying, like, can you read each and every single one of her poems this way?
Supposedly.
Or is this, I don't know, Jed. Let's see, I got success is counted sweet, number 1 up here. Success is counted sweetest. You might have to cheat a little bit.
I can do this.
Comprehend.
And sing it?
So yeah.
I can try. I can't promise I won't break the glass.
But usually, they're either going to have 3 or 4 beats per line. I think that holds true. Isn't that right? But really, I was hoping that people might have something that you want to share, something besides reading of the poems. Some of your favorite facts about Emily or things of that sort. Anybody?
Ray wants you to testify. How'd she change your life?
Oh, okay.
Down in the bottom.
I tell you
You
what.
read Emily Dickinson, and how did it affect you?
I tell you one thing that I learned that you could do today is all you need to do in this great age of the internet is ask it. Was Emily Dickinson a lesbian? And you will get many, 389,000 results.
Who the hell knows?
Right, you ruined the whole thing there,
I'm
see?
sorry.
Have you heard this before? That Emily might have had a lesbian relationship with her sister-in-law.
Of course. Yeah.
Her brother's name was Austin, by the way. I like that.
Yes.
Here, I thought I'd just share.
The fact that he cheated on her sister-in-law made that speculation increase.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
He was a philanderer?
Yeah, he had an affair, yes.
Oh.
Oh yes.
So maybe Susan had to go elsewhere for affection.
Yeah, maybe so. That's the speculation.
I thought we would read this one little letter here. It's very hard to focus, isn't it? Let's see. Maybe I'll bang that up too. Can y'all read that now?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so here she is. Let's see, June 11th, 1852. I have but one thought, Susie, this afternoon of June, and that of you. And I have one prayer only, dear Susie, and that is for you. That you and I in hand, as we aim do in heart, might ramble away as children among the woods and fields, and forget these many years and these sorrowing cares, and each become a child again. I would it were so, Susie, and when I look around me and find myself alone, I sigh for you again. Little sigh, and vain sigh, which will not bring you home. God, this is sad, isn't it? I need you more and more, and the great world grows wider, and dear ones, fewer and fewer every day that you stay away. I miss my biggest part. My own goes wandering round and calls for Susie. Friends are too dear to sunder. Oh, they are far too few, and how soon they will go away where you and I cannot find them. Don't let us forget these things, for their remembrance now will save us many an anguish when it is too late to love them. Susie, forgive me, darling, for every word I say. My heart is full of you. None other than you is in my thoughts. Yet when I seek to say to you something not for the world, words fail me. If you were here, and oh that you were, my Susie, we need not talk at all. Our eyes would whisper for us, and your hand fast in mine, we would not ask for language. I try to bring you nearer. I chase the weeks away till they are quite departed, and fancy you have come, and I'm on my way through the green lane to meet you. and my heart goes scampering so that I have much ado to bring it back again and learn it to be patient till that dear Susan comes. 3 weeks, they can't last always, for surely they must go with their little brothers and sisters to their long home in the West.
Yeah, Victorians were very good at sublimation, they had to be.
Is this sublimation, you think?
Yes, yes.
Yes?
He was very good at it. Lewis Carroll is a prime example. I don't think he ever touched a child, but he was very good at sublimation.
Yeah?
Yeah, very good at it. He had to be.
Some of you see the Lewis Carroll exhibit that was at the
Yeah.
HRC last
Yeah,
year?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't think he ever touched a child, but he was very good at sublimation.
Yeah, he sure was. Sure was. So what do we think? Emily Dickinson lesbian?
No.
I'm,
No?
Late.
I've been thinking that she was on her way to being
Latent.
she thought as passionately as that in that letter.
Latent.
She had the feeling,
Yeah.
but not the action. Is that what you're saying? Latent.
Late.
By the looks, yeah.
Latent lesbianism. That's a new one. I hadn't thought of that before. Well, all right. Yes, brother?
Now, I'm gonna give you a little Sappho about the poem about Sappho. Mine is, and she wrote and had her school on the island of Lesbos, where rosy-fingered dawn.
Did you lose it?
Homer. And
Homer.
rosy-fingered dawn. Virgil. And rosy-fingered dawn arose and blah, blah, blah. So she's right? Drummer.
Drummer?
Three. Boom. I'll stop there. Get a boom. Rim shot.
So what about it? Anybody want to testify something? You want to share something about Lady Emily? Miss Dickinson?
Well, I take a poetry course every year, and somebody said, you know those eyes, they look like they're alien eyes, you know. I said, well, they are alien eyes. The only people, she was an alien to everybody but her father, her brother, and her immediate family. Basically, she was an alien to the world.
Uh-huh.
That's what she was. She was an alien.
Is it this famous picture that we had up here that you were talking about?
Those alien eyes, you know. She was not of this world. She was off somewhere else.
So now we have X-Files Emily here, right? Yeah, all right.
I'd be willing to speak against that, considering that a whole lot of photos way back then featured a whole lot more people just looking so stoically and looked like they belong in a horror feature
Well-
more than anything else, considering they were so expressionless. Otherwise, that has much more expression than almost any other picture I've seen during that time.
Okay,
So probably-
okay, that makes sense. Darcy?
Well, I can tell you the reason why she has alien eyes, because the exposures were so long back then. They had little braces in the back of their necks, and the exposure would be like, 15 seconds long. And in that time, even though your body's still, your eyes move around, and that's what makes her look that way.
Ah, thank you.
So it's just photography.
Well, darn, there goes another great theory.
Well, she had trouble with her eyes anyway.
She did?
Yeah, she tested in Boston for an operation.
Oh, I didn't know that. So did she wear some spectacles or something?
I don't know if she was.
I
I've
think
never
she did for reading.
Really?
I think she did, yes.
Huh. Well, right on. Absent any further commentary, I thought I and the Mad Ones would lead us in a song, and then we'll begin to hear from each of you as you read your poems out loud. How about that? Yeah. I didn't make you a cheat sheet, did I, Alex? So we're just going to do it like this. Yeah. This song doesn't have anything to do with Emily Dickinson, but as Joe was saying, we did choose to do this because it was the first day of spring. And so it does have to do with the first day of spring.
Which one is this?
This is Mariana.
Okay.
And when we get to the chorus, you'll all know it. Well, you won't know it until I sing it, but the chorus repeats every line. So we'll sing a line, I'll sing a line, and then you'll all sing that line, same line with me. We'll repeat every line on the chorus so everybody gets to sing. Right? All right, so we go like this. All right, yeah. Loosen up now, everybody. Last one. I know a girl, she's a friend indeed. She's a pretty little girl, following nature's lead. Freckles, red hair, laughter to share. When you see her, she's your teacher. Mariana, keep creeping, call her many names. It's a shame and a sin, they won't put my girl in chains. They won't let her make us better, but to snatch us, they must catch us. Mariana, sun shines in the door when she walks by. Mariana, oh, she takes my care and lets my spirit fly. Sings my song and looks me eye to eye. Mariana, all right, now sing that now. Mariana, oh, she sings my song and looks me eye to eye. Sing that now. Sings my song and looks me eye to eye. All right, now we say eye to eye. Eye to eye. Do it again. We go eye to eye. I mean like Bob Marley, eye to eye, right? Yeah. We go eye to eye. Oh yeah. We go eye to eye. All right, one more. Come on, everybody, sing with me now. Eye to eye. I like this. One more. Do it again. Eye to eye. Break it down, boys. Thank you. These are the bad ones, by the way. Alex Noble from Alex University. Okay, so who's our first reader?
Richard Price.